the 5th of October, 2016. I spawned in right here, and I got the achievement Join Existence. It has been a long time since I've joined Existence. We've had 32 episodes, 33 counting this one. That's a lot of episodes. That's a lot of weeks since I was doing about one a week. This has been a nice world. So, for those of you who don't know, Existence will be resetting. We'll have Season 2 in the very near future. It was actually announced on the 21st of July. I'm quite late to the party, to be honest. But that is okay, because we get to explore the server as our last episode and as the announcement episode. So we're going to be going through the Existence server and all the projects we have done. We will take a look from our videos, what has changed, and we will talk about the next season. So this is where I spawned in, 5th of October 2016. I spent about a day collecting materials and recording my first episode. I walked down this very path, but there was a lot missing. There was a small lumpy iron farm, bit of a lump of an iron farm right there. Gruva made those. They were not there before. But what was here? Oh, there goes Yog. What was here that wasn't there. These statues were there, and this tree farm was there. This was also there, but there has a lot been changed to this. This was a manual potato and carrot farm, but Gruva added in the villagers, and now it looks pretty. Now it's pretty automatic and pretty awesome. But these are the statues of all the original Existence members, those who were here from the very start. There is like a few missing, but they were not here when the statues were started. They left Existence, so they did not need to be put up. So we have McPeach Pies, TC Midnight, Pineapple, Sugarcaney. Pretty sure that's Coca-Cola. Callan and Red Smoke. We do not see him very often. That's for sure. We do not see him very often. So, only people left out of those 7 is McPeach Pies, McPeach Pies, Sugarcaney, and Callan and Red Smoke. The 4 of them. And we never see these 2 very much. So, let's walk down here. This chicken farm was always here. I think, yeah, it was always here. All this was already done. The nether portal, that caught me off guard. I thought that was absolutely amazing first day. So let's sprint on down here. Not much to talk about. So when I joined, I was called Generation 4. Fourth group of members to join the Existence server. It consisted of myself, Sam Goldfish, Kabood, Gruva, and Mandeep. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So Kabood's house was right here, but we covered it over. Oh, secret number 1. Okay. I am unfortunately the only Generation 4 member left on the server and continuing on to Season 2. Sam lost interest. Sam and Mandeep lost interest. Kabood, secret undercover stuff. Gruva moved on to New Eriador, which was a big step up for him. Congratulations to him for that. So when I came here, the bridge was here, but this was not here. This was not here. That was ISO's base. That's ISO's base, and that is Sam's base. So, yeah, this was the place. Sam built this, like, the day I joined. Sam had just finished building this. I decided I was going to come over and make use of the old Elytra launcher that was right here. There's a tunnel and it went up. We come in here and we designed this. And I made it look somewhat nice. This was a chest that TC Midnight left here with some diamonds that we made from the bookshop, because I collabed that with him. Oh, quick note, I'm using a 1.13 texture pack, like a remake of it, just to get a feel for it before we go into 1.13. So, first thing I made was this translocation elevator. Sadly, translocation has been removed. It's both good and bad, because it was a bug. But this no longer works, but it would take us up pretty quickly, and then we could get out at the top. Now I have to use this silly staircase. So the next few episodes, after episode 2, we fought the dragon with Kabood, consisted of working around here. So episode 2, we had made a TNT duper here, and episode 3, we made a TNT duper here, and we made a melon and pumpkin farm. I've turned it off because it was just lagging the server. I was never using it anymore. That has produced us a lot of melons and pumpkins and got us a lot of emeralds that led to a lot of diamonds. Now, the TNT duper. This is a funny story. This was going to be our villager trading area. We're going to have villagers in here and minecarts. It was going to be really awesome. But then I realized while digging out this, I hit the railway. And I was like, oh no. So I realized then, I went in spec and I had a look. I went in with Spoonmore. Had a look. The railway kind of like surrounded this place. That was why I decided to leave. Why I left this base at spawn. It would have been nice to be around here, but the place was kind of crowded and laggy already, so I decided I wouldn't add more to the lag. This was our sugarcane farm. I have since turned it off because this kept filling up, because again, I never used it. But that was a nice project. That was episode 4. Episode 5 now. This was our first proper technical video where we actually got stuff done, and it's one of the time lapse in it, one of my favorite to date. So let's head over there and we'll talk about it. Welcome to the Iron Beast. So this was designed by Groova himself, and he had uploaded the video. This is the 32 village version because that was all he had at the time. And I decided if this server did not have enough iron, and so I built this. Now, this was a bit of a story. There's a bit of a story behind this. First thing, spawn there. It's only there because I built this outside the spawn chunks by mistake, but Patrick was nice enough to move the spawn for me. He didn't see any hurt in it because it was already in the way. But another funny thing is, Groove built these the same week I built this. He built them like before me, but he hadn't released a video and I didn't realise what they were, which is a bit of a bummer. But this farm served me well, got me a lot of iron. But I'm hoping to up it next season. That's one thing I definitely want to do. I want to up this farm and make a faster farm next season. But I'm not sure how many villages yet. We'll figure that out. So episode 6, that we can just kind of talk about. We went to the end cities and we got ourselves some shulker boxes. We had an elytra since episode 2 after defeating the Ender Dragon, and I felt it was time to get some shulker boxes. So I went in search of them and we collected them. Episode 7, again, I didn't actually do too much. I did a bit of organising and I made our storage room inside the base, but it wasn't really much. But if we head through TC's old base over here to the bookshop, this was what made me rich on the server. Again, even more diamonds here. Let's put them in there so I can pick them up later. This place made me rich. I just filled this with mending and I got diamond blocks after diamond blocks. We have a look in the valuables. As you can see, I have a lot of diamond blocks. So that definitely paid well. So yeah, that was some adventure, teaming up with TC, using his villagers, stocking it up. It was all pretty nice. Oh, I'm stuck. So this was the payment area. I don't think I've shown this on video because, you know, I didn't want people to see how to get in here. That's 10 diamonds. I do not need them. I'm not going to waste my time getting them. Episode 8. Let's head over there and we will... So episode 8. That was the Secret Santa. It was around Christmas time. We'd all picked out a name out of the hat. I got Duo and we made a cow popping thing. I'm pretty sure he's dismantled it, so we won't go over there. Episode 9 was our next technical orientated video. That was like properly technical orientated. if we head over this direction, just past the iron farms, we will find what is our tree farm. Now this was some project. The time lapse I probably should have edited better. It was a bit of a boring time lapse, a bit long. We commissioned Duo to decorate it, and he finished it about a month ago. It looks absolutely amazing, and we all love it. Out of order? Oh, someone broke it. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Whoever did it happens all the time. Yeah, these logs need to be here. I can be telling you right now, I will not be making this tree farm next season because it's unreliable. It's not that fast, and I don't really need every wood type. I just needed like wood and spruce and jungle, just like were the fastest. But this farm, this tree farm, that was a nice thing to make. It has not let me down on wood, and there is, I'd say there's still a bit of wood in here. Is there? Well, I have a sugar box full of spruce logs, so like that should more or less explain it. That was pretty fast. We have a little cubby entrance up here with this into the redstone. So let's take a look. So we harvested the wood using a TNT blast chamber. They were brand new at the time, and when we updated to 1.10, the one that was originally used as this was broken. But I added it in this by myself and fixed it up, and it worked perfectly, and we got ourselves loads of logs. Now I can see that backed up, so that's probably what half broke it too. This redstone's pretty confusing though, and I can just about make sense of it, but to be honest, I prefer to make my own one if I'm ever going to build something like this again. That is a spider, and I cannot hit him. It's somewhat annoying. Episode 10. We came over here to the end, and we broke the obsidian on top of the end portal gateway so that we could walk in like this. Now, all of this stuff were made in later episodes. What we're really interested about for episode 10 was down here, the villager breeder. This is the fastest villager breeder on the server by a long shot. And this villager breeder did not let me down. I've gotten many of the villagers from it. We had our ghetto sorting system we made with Sparta Cow. And then we added on this. Now, these were quite a bit of episodes on. To be honest, it was a bit too far. Should have done it a lot earlier. But it was episode 22 next time we came back here. That is 12 episodes later. So, myself and Mandeep, we made this villager head, and we wired up the villagers to come up here into our sorting thing, and we were putting them into these sorting pens. Feel free to come up here and do this yourself, to finish this off yourself. We have a few perfect villagers, looting and blast protection, but that's it. We also made the carrot and potato farms on the same episode as making this face. Actually, it was before, actually, to be honest. Then these two things, these were made these are made very recently. These are made in episode 32 of Existence. These are episodes, yeah, wait, we have 34 episodes. Oh my god, I labeled one of them incorrectly. Whoops. Oh, Vegetarian, episode 32 of Existence. We made this melon and pumpkin farm as well as the sugarcane farm. We have them lead into this chest, which is not much help. Okay, I thought that was a redstone shulker box. I was like, that's where it went. Woo! Oh. Come on. There we go. Ping. But these farms are somewhat working. They're a bit broken, really, to be honest. They were designed by Aussie33. We just kind of copied it because I was a bit of a copycat back then. Now I like to design my own stuff, but whatever. So let's see. Episode 11 was Spartacow's tour. Let's talk about that on the way to our next thing. So Spartacow joined for a few weeks, and then he kind of just left. because I think he got sick of recording. I'm really not sure, to be honest. He did whatever he did himself. I don't know. It's up to him. Like, I'm not in charge of him. We'll come back to here. This is a different place altogether. So, episode 12, Saving the Beaches. Was that some episode? There's some controversy in the server after that. That was when we made the sand generator. Let's head over there. You hear spamming. Pretty sure. I'll take off my elytra. Now we're sucking diesel. But this was a pretty nice sand farm designed by Ilmango, because again, I designed nothing of my own. Then I was a bit of a noob. I'm not saying I'm great and I could design everything, but I'm not that bad, you know what I mean? Kind of just bad decisions throughout life. So the original farm only duped 6 sand every time it came up. I have concrete loaded in it right now because I was going to work on another project, but I realised I'm going to run out of time, not going to get finished. So, but then in episode 15, we were after updating to 1.11 and the other farm was broken. So I came in, I added this, so now it's doing, at the moment it does, how much is it? 10 pieces of concrete or sand or gravel or whatever every time it goes. So that's like 40 a second or something, because it goes like 4 times a second, once every 5 ticks. But yeah, but then this was nice, small project. I really spent too much in one episode doing it, to be honest. But we also designed the nether tunnel for it, so I suppose it was worth it. So episode 14, cheaty hacky stuff. 2 episodes later. In between we did an ABBA, but that doesn't really matter. We'll come back to that. So, this is where we started duplicating shulker shells, because I had some plans for storage back then. Oh man. We were going to have the best storage on the server, without a doubt. Gonna have shulker boxes everywhere, and it was gonna be really nice. In the end, I ended up not doing it, because I made the other one, the kind of ME kind of system. That in the end I figured out it was actually quite bad, since it takes it's really laggy. Like, it is actually quite laggy, but it's fine. It does the job. It's just not very efficient. It takes ages to get out items. Let's head down to the end here. Oh, hello there. I knew there was one missing. So how this works is, let's head back down. We'll meet this guy again on the way back up. Let's head all the way down to the bottom. And this was a zombie spawner. Down here we have a softener. It puts all zombies down to 1 hit once they're not wearing armor. Reason you can't punch them down to 1 hit is because they have a special armor point that the fist goes through, but stuff like lava and stuff doesn't. So I'll just show it. Click the wooden button, flashes lava a few times over the water, and it'll put them down to 1 hit. Then I would push them out with this piston. Now, after I designed this and I uploaded the video on the tutorial, Magcat helped promote it. Thank you, Magcat. It's a pretty popular video. But in the end, Razeworks designed another one like 2 weeks later, and his was like way better. he's destroyed me. His is way more compact and everything, but I'm still proud of that. I'm happy. So what we did then is we brought the zombies with holding the items we wanted to duplicate while they were at 1 health. We brought them all the way down here. Now I could wait for this guy, but that would actually take a long time, because this took ages. This is why this was considered fair. Somewhat fair. Unlike the new duplication glitch where you just throw items on the ground, spam a few buttons, and you have like unlimited diamonds. I really don't like that duplication glitch. I still did a video. KK managed to point out to me that he's like, you don't like the duplication glitch, but you showed it to people on the internet. I'm like, right, good point. But I don't really mind. Whatever. You do it, but I don't like it. But what would happen is the zombies would come on down here, and they would be pushed into the end portal where they would die instantly to the lava. But because they were also in the end at the same time, they'd drop their item here, and they would still be alive in the end. So we could go in and we could kill them to get the item twice. So that was how we duplicated all these shulker shells, which we never put to use, sadly. Now, I'm not going to be duplicating much next season, if anything at all. But the next episode was episode number 16. This was called the HQ. This was going to be the Lob Slobbers HQ thing I've teased a bit, but ended up doing nothing with. Let's get a bit of wood, because we're going to need a boat to get down there. So, the HQ. So what we built at the HQ is we made a furnace array, and we made some other stuff, but let's head down there before we talk about it. So down this very long path, we will reach the HQ. This was originally going to be the base after the one at spawn. It ended up not being it eventually, but that's okay. But it wasn't really going to be a base. I was going to make my storage thing there. I was going to make the Nexus using shulker boxes, the one Etho did like ages ago. I was going to make one and I was going to use that, but then I decided not to in the end, because it was such a trek to go from there to spawn and everything, and kind of just got annoying. I'm still happy with how it turned out though. As you can see, we have to go down to like a whole 0 almost. I was gonna design this tunnel. I never did. You know what? I'm leaving you a lot of things to do when we release the world download. A lot of things. Wow. We're almost there. By the way, if you get the download and you change some of my things around, or you mess around at my place, make sure to send me screenshots of my Discord server. Link will be below. I just like to see people interacting with us. It just gives us some like reinforcement that people actually watch our videos. It's a nice feeling to have. So we're now here at the HQ. So first thing we made here was the furnace array, where we had carpet dupers going, filling it up. There was a few times I left on the carpet dupers and legged out the server with 19,000 entities. We also dug out this room. This was going to be where the proper storage was going to be, but I didn't do it in the end. There is not much here now. But about 3 episodes later, after the courthouse episode, the Irish accents episode with Patrick, where we really did nothing. It was just the whole thing was him trying to talk in an Irish accent. The episode 19 was called Useless Farming. We made a cobblestone farm because I needed lots of stone for different things. We made a cobblestone farm, and then we made a shulker box loader to load all the cobblestone into, because we produced that much cobblestone. Jeez, I'm running out of breath. We also made this mob farm, which I actually eventually wired up. I never showed it on video properly, I don't think. But the mobs fall down and go into the nether portal. And because the mob farm was so low down, this would have like some drop rate. This was like more than 20,000. It was a lot for a mob farm. Like in a few hours, I filled like 16 double chests in like 5 hours. I was pleasantly surprised by how the drops were. So I'll take it here. We did some chunk loading for it too, that the mobs would come through and they would be loaded and they'd fall down. Also found out that this thing lights you on fire whenever you come through. It's been annoying. That's okay. Let's go down here to the... Oof. I had filled all these chests with items, but I've emptied them out for like to power the tree farm and stuff. But man, I barely did anything to this, and I just had enough drops after AFKing at once. Like, holy crap. So now we're coming to some of one of the best episodes ever. Episode 20, a whole lot of hole. Let's head there now. Episode number 20, a whole lot of hole. That has my favourite time-lapse to date. I still love watching that time-lapse sometimes. We blew up the perimeter. Man, was that some episode. This episode I made all of these. Man, took some time. I made a time lapse. I'm pretty sure I like lost the footage or something. I can't remember, something stupid like that. We made all of these and set them all off and blew up the entire place. Man, oh, I loved it. Favorite episode, as I've said many times. We cleared all this down to the Y15, and I can't even remember what else I did in the episode because that was the only thing I cared about. It was just that awesome. Episode 23 was the next time we returned to the perimeter. In between, we did another ABBA, and I did a door for K-Swords, and we did episode 22, Getting Rich, where we made the villager trading area and stuff. Episode 23 was Which One First? The witch spelt as a witch, as in the mob. We made the 2 witch farms. We made 1 witch farm, and it was that one. That was the first one we made. I remember the reason I called that, I was like, which one should I make first in my head? And I had no idea, so I kind of just like picked one randomly. They're all on all the time. They always work. They work perfectly. Episode 24, next episode after, was to Witchery. We added the drop shoots, we built the other witch farm, and we made the water stream. Bring all them items up to here. I'm still use the items a lot. I've thrown away about 10 double chests of glass bottles. So yeah, I've also put the sticks in this ghetto furnace. So yeah. Episode 25 was the end of the world. I would go there, but we crashed the server a few times going there. Myself and Duo. We went to the world border, which was pretty fun. And so, next episode we were back here again was episode number 27, was the Squid Farm. Squid Ink. We needed the squid to get some stuff. So I'll just show this in action because this thing was pretty darn fast. See, the squids would spawn and they'd like almost instantly fall. Just swim off and woo, and we would get loads of drops. I made it disableable so that we could turn it off like that, so I'm not filling up chests and potting chests of squid ink that I don't need. Episode 28, the best storage on existence, with a clickbaity title. Man, that has like one of the most views of all my existing videos. Besides the first one that had like 100 views. But we made this really not too good storage system. You put in the item here you want, and then you'd like pull a lever and let down all the items. You'd be like, oh, awesome. Like, thanks, Valve. I don't know why Valve, but whatever. But that was the last time we were here. Now, I was hoping to make a wall going around the perimeter, but I realized I wouldn't have enough time. This is going to be a project that I challenge you to complete if you download the world download and you watch my videos. Everything you need is over there. Most of it should be. If we come over here, all the concrete you're going to need is in here. You just need to AFK place it down, and you use these. Make more of these. I'll show you now. You only need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the 9th block after the last piston. So 9. So this is 1, and then this is 9. Place the piston, and you make this. So you make all this up. A lot of these actually need to be reset, but I'm pretty sure if you watch my videos, you probably understand that. But you also need to edit all the other sides going around. I only had like time to set up for one side. Oh my god, my lighter hates me. Won't take off. But this will be the last time we will ever come to the perimeter. Last time we'll ever go to a lot of the places we were at. I can't believe I just used all my fireworks. Do I have more here? A few. Just about. That'll do. But this will be the last time I'll be at the perimeter. Man, I'm like, I'm hyped for season 2. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so fun. And like, it's gonna bring life back to my channel. It's been dead with the past 2 weeks if you hadn't realised. Because I didn't know what to do. But last time we beat the perimeter, so goodbye perimeter. I guess I'll see you next screenshot. Someone has completed this maybe. They might do some pixel art. It might be cool. Couldn't be bothered. So let's head next area. Turns out the next area I want to show you is right outside the nether portal. Oh, I'm lagging back. And it's right up there. The pigman farm. This was my like last farm I made. Yep, my last farm I made, I think. Oh no, the melon pumpkin farm was. This is my only XP farm actually I've made on the server. Only thing that was getting me XP, like personally. You have to fly up here with a light chair, which is kind of annoying when your ping is really bad, but I'll get over it. And I like wired it myself. All it used was the donut technology, and then rest had to be done manually. But I had a macro to do it, so just press this button every like 30 seconds, and it just bring up all the XP. And I had like 400 levels of XP, but then I like died somehow. I can't really remember how. Doesn't matter. This I used a good few times between like the last 4 episodes. I actually used a lot, not on camera, but I used a lot. But we also got a ton of gold from it, so that was nice. Ton of rotten flesh too. I also dropped my diamond axe in here by mistake, and it got shot into the lava, sadly. So that's a bit of a sad story for you. That's what happened to my axe. But the last place I want to show you is back at spawn. It was the only actual shop I made at spawn, and I never used it once. So I'm actually going to destroy my bed here so I can get back fast. Episode number 30 or 29 even. I skipped that a good few episodes, to be honest. It's the last place I want to take you for this last episode of Existence Season 1. This large shulker box, again with the clickbaity title, got a good few more views. Clickbait works, man. It wasn't bad clickbait though. Nobody bought this. Like, nobody bought anything. Yeah, I didn't expect them to, be honest. I kind of just did this for the fun. It was fun at the time, like. It looks nice. Only, it makes this place a bit brighter than normal. And I don't know why I really did a shulker box. There's a concrete farm, not a shulker box farm. Or the concrete shop, not a shulker box shop. But that is the last thing I wanted to show you for Existence. Now, this has been a great season. I have had 34 episodes of this amazing series. If you want to see the history of Existence, check out McPeachPie's or Patrick's latest video, where he shows off his memories of Existence, and that'll be from the very start, since, you know, he kind of owns it, you know what I mean? And hard for him not to be at the start. Kind of runs the place. Not really owns it. I think he wouldn't like me using the word owns, because he kind of just runs the place more than owns it. But, so, few last messages, last words I want to say. All my items, I'm going to leave them here. I'm going to empty my ender chest. So, if you want some stuff, they're all here. These are all going in here. Right in this chest, so ever get the world download, you can get all the stuff you want from right here. To be honest, you don't need this thing of packed ice, so there. Now, if you want to grab some gunpowder for rockets, you can get them over at the witch farm. So, let's put in stuff for world download. Don't know when the world download is being released, but it should be within the next week, I'd say. So you'll get to see the place then. Be sure to explore. There's a lot of things here that I haven't talked about, like different members joining and all that stuff. You know, like Yogg was just on. I've never done a thing with Yogg yet. Anyway, I hope to next season. You know, want to get some collabs in. But this has been a great season. we are looking for new members for Season 2. I'm a bit late on this, but if you are really interested, just talk to us on the Existence fan server. Again, link in the description. But, you know, it is a bit late, so you might want to hurry up. But, August 2nd, last video of Existence from anyone that's uploading, me included. This is 2nd of August when this is uploaded. But I will see you all next season of Existence. Goodbye.